Think about the last time you filled out a form online. Your name, your email, maybe your date of birth or your payment details. You handed that information over without much thought, probably because you trusted the business asking for it. I've done that 100 times. Now flip it around. Your customers are doing the same thing with you every single day. They're trusting you with their details. A lot of small business owners haven't stopped to ask themselves, do I actually know what I'm holding and am I handling it properly? Today, we're going to break down different types of information your business deals with, what makes some of it sensitive, and why treating it all the same is one of the most common mistakes you can make. At the most basic level, information in your business falls into 3 buckets: public, private, and sensitive. They're not interchangeable, and the way you handle each one should be different. Public information. Things you actively share with the world. Your business name, opening hours, website, and social media presence. No special handling required there. Private information. Details that belong to a person that aren't meant for general sharing. That could be a customer's name, email address, phone number, or purchase history. Sensitive information. A specific category of private information that carries higher risk if exposed. That's things like health records, financial details, identity documents, and ethnicity. Most small businesses handle all 3 without even realizing it. The mistake is treating them the same way. Private information becoming sensitive usually comes down to one question. What's the potential for harm if this information gets out? A customer's email address being exposed is a problem. Their medical history being exposed is a different category and problem entirely. It could affect their employment, their insurance, or their relationships. The harm is deeper and harder to undo. In Australia, the Privacy Act outlines specific categories of sensitive information that require higher levels of protection. These include health information, racial or ethnic origin, political opinions, religious beliefs, sexual orientation, and financial information beyond basic transaction data. You might be collecting some of this without realizing it. A health and wellness business collecting information about their clients' conditions, a financial advisor storing records of someone's debt, or a childcare provider holding family details. All sensitive, all requiring care. Why does this matter for your business though? Well, there's 2 reasons. One is legal, the other is trust. On the legal side, if your business turns over more than $3 million a year, you're already covered by the Australian Privacy Act and must comply with the Australian privacy principles. But even below that threshold, specific industries like health are covered regardless of size, and the rules are changing. There are ongoing reviews that may bring more small businesses into scope. The other important reason is that your customers are trusting you, and trust once broken is very hard to rebuild. A data breach at a large corporation makes the news for a day and is forgotten. A data breach at a local business can get talked about for years in the community. You don't need to be a tech expert to handle information responsibly. You just need a few clear habits. Only collect what you actually need. If you're running a newsletter, you need an email address. You probably don't need a date of birth or a phone number. The less you hold, the less you're responsible for. Know where everything lives. Is customer data sitting in a spreadsheet on someone's personal laptop? In an email thread? In a cloud? With weak passwords? Map it out. You can't protect if you can't find it. Treat sensitive information differently. It should be stored separately, accessed only by the people who need it, and protected with stronger controls like 2-factor authentication. Have a plan for when things go wrong, not if, when. Even very well-established, well-run businesses get breached. The difference is whether you know what to do next. Do a quick audit. Write down every type of customer information you might collect. Next to each one, write where it's stored and who has access. If you can't answer both questions, that's your starting point. The way you handle information says a lot about how you run your business. Customers are paying attention. Understanding the difference between public, private, and sensitive information is a very simple business skill, and when you know the distinction, you can start making deliberate decisions about what you collect, where you keep it, and who you share it with. That's not just good compliance, that's good business.